Hi friends, I'm Lily. Welcome back to Lily's Crochet Cottage. Have you noticed something shifting in the way we look at our homes lately? For a long time, the world told us that organized meant clear plastic bins, sleek metal racks, and hidden away gray boxes. But lately, I've been seeing a beautiful rediscovery happening in small cottages and cozy apartments across the country. People are moving away from that cold, sterile look and reaching back for something softer, something handmade. Why are so many cottage homeowners bringing back crochet storage ideas? What is it about a simple yarn basket or a textured hanging pocket that makes a small home feel more organized and more loved all at once? Today, we're going to explore how these old-fashioned details are solving modern decorating problems and how you can use them to bring a bit of handmade warmth to every corner of your house. Before we begin, I'd love to know, do you have an old handmade piece in your home? Maybe a crochet basket, a lace-edged bin, or a little thrifted treasure that helps keep your space tidy while still feeling like you? Let me know in the comments. There's a reason we're seeing a surge in handmade home decor, especially when it comes to organization. In a world full of mass-produced plastic, our eyes are hungry for texture. If you live in a small home or a tiny house, every item you own has to work twice as hard. It has to be functional, but it also has to be beautiful, because you're always looking at it. Crochet storage is the perfect solution for the collected, not cluttered look. Unlike a hard plastic tub that stands out like a sore thumb, a handmade basket softens the hard edges of a room. It adds a layer of visual comfort. When we use cotton or jute yarn to create storage, we're bringing an organic, earthy element into the room. It's a way of saying that even our mess deserves to be held in something kind. People are choosing this because it feels personal. It's the difference between a house that looks like a store aisle and a home that feels like a sanctuary. The kitchen is the heart of the home, but in a small cottage, it's often the hardest place to keep organized. We have limited counter space and even smaller pantries. This is where crochet storage truly shines as a practical home improvement. Think about your fruits and vegetables. Instead of a bulky metal tier taking up half your workspace, imagine a beautiful, cream-colored crochet fruit hammock tucked under your upper cabinets. It lifts the produce off the counter, adding a splash of color and texture while freeing up room for your baking. Or, consider those unmentionable items like plastic grocery bags. We've all had that one messy drawer, haven't we? A long, lace-patterned crochet bag saver hanging on the back of the pantry door turns a clutter problem into a charming vintage detail. It feels like something you'd find in a Sunday kitchen years ago, yet it works perfectly for today's needs. These small kitchen ideas don't just organize, they make the room feel more cared for. Bathrooms are often full of hard, cold surfaces, tile, porcelain, and chrome. It can feel a bit sterile. By introducing handmade storage, you instantly change the atmosphere. A popular trend I'm seeing again is the reimagined toilet paper cozy, or the cotton round basket. I know, some of us remember the doll skirt covers from years ago, but today's version is much more minimal and chic. A simple, sturdy basket made of thick cotton cord can hold your extra rolls or your guest towels, sitting right on top of the tank. It's an affordable home upgrade that adds a spa at the cottage feel. For your vanity, small nesting bowls made of scrap yarn are perfect for holding bobby pins, lipsticks, or those little treasures we find at estate sales. It keeps the surface clear, but keeps the feeling cozy. When you reach for your morning routine, you're touching something soft instead of something plastic, and that little shift makes the day start just a bit more gently. In the living room, we often struggle with the small things: remote controls, reading glasses, and mail. These are the things that make a room look cluttered. A common styling mistake is to buy a big coffee table just to hold these tiny items. Instead, why not use a hanging crochet pocket on the side of your favorite armchair? It keeps your essentials within reach but off the surfaces. For the entryway, a set of sturdy, handmade hanging baskets on a peg rail is a game changer for small space decorating. You can have one for keys, one for outgoing mail, and maybe a deeper one for your winter scarves. It creates a drop zone that feels intentional and warm. The texture of the yarn against a wooden peg rail is a classic cottagecore decor staple. It tells anyone walking through your door that this is a home where handmade things are valued. Before we move on to our final tips, I want to take a moment to thank you for being here. If you're enjoying these ideas for making a house feel like a home, please consider subscribing to our little community here at Lily's Crochet Cottage. Your support helps me keep sharing these nostalgic treasures with you. The secret to making crochet storage look like high-end interior design rather than a craft project is in how you pair it. I love to tuck a crochet liner inside a thrifted wire basket or an old wooden crate. The contrast between the cold metal or the aged wood and the soft, looped stitches of the yarn is just beautiful. It creates a layered look that feels collected over time. Don't be afraid to use color here too. While off-white and linen tones are classic for that grandmacore feel, a deep forest green or a muted terracotta can help a small room feel more grounded. If you have family heirlooms, perhaps a doily that you aren't sure how to use, you can actually stiffen it with fabric stiffener and turn it into a small decorative bowl for your bedside table to hold your jewelry. It's a way of keeping your history alive while giving it a practical, modern job. Making a small home feel organized isn't about buying the most expensive containers. It's about finding ways to wrap your life in things that have meaning. Whether you crochet these pieces yourself or find them at a local church bazaar, these handmade storage ideas bring a sense of peace to a room. They remind us that our homes are places of rest, not just places for storage. I hope these ideas gave you a little spark of inspiration for your own cottage kitchen or living room. Remember, a home doesn't have to be big to be beautiful, it just has to be loved. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I'll see you in the next video. Happy decorating, friends!